Stephanie Milky here, aka KetoMOM, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the KetoMOM podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the KetoMOM Secrets podcast. Hello, welcome to the KetoMOM page. My name is Stephanie, and what is today? It's baby day. All right, I'm going to give you a 5-minute mindset morning. We're going to talk about how to be a coffee bean, and then I'm going to go help my best friend deliver her baby. You guys, this is like on my live life list. So if any of you say like bucket list, my husband changed my thought on that one day. I don't remember why, but we were talking about bucket lists, and he's like, I have a live life list because I don't want to wait to the end of my life to do something. I want to do it. Is that how you explained it? Doing something throughout your life. So something on my live life list, it might seem crazy. We have 4 daughters. I'm a homeschool mom. If you're brand new to the page, welcome. And you might be like, why is it on your live life list to be in a delivery room? Well, actually, I'm going to teach you a lesson real quick. I'm going to try to do it under 5 minutes. Probably won't be, maybe 10. All right. Here's a lesson for today. And it has nothing to do with the coffee bean, but it just came to my mind. I was in high school. I just graduated high school, 18 years old. I wanted to be an OB nurse. I wanted to be an OB nurse so badly. And I started school and I went to a local college near us. I remember sitting in a classroom. I think it was Anatomy and Physiology. I remember they're having a lecture and I'm sitting there just getting started. And one of the teachers, she was a nurse, went around and she had all of us say, what do we want to do when we're done with it was like a prerequisite before you started nursing school. She's like, what do you all want to do? And I was like, I want to be an OB nurse. And she looked at me and she said, you'll never be an OB nurse because there's too many of them. I guess at that time when I graduated high school in 2001, that next year, I don't know if there was an influx of OB nurses, but she's like, you'll never get that job. There's too many. And I remember at 18, like sinking in my chair and I was like, well, then I don't want to do it. Like my mom is an ER nurse. My dad is a paramedic. I know the medical field. And I said, I don't want to do it. So I legitimately went to I went to the office that day and I changed my degree. And I said, if I can't be an OB nurse, I'm not going to do this. And you want to know something? There's certain things in my life. We talk about having regrets. I love where I'm at today. It's not a regret. I love everything that I get to do, but I will tell you that I will never tell somebody that they cannot do something because you have no idea. And I remember thinking later on, like, I can't believe that nurse told me that and didn't even try to encourage me to chase after a dream because I would have been a good nurse.
She was a hard-boiled egg.
I would have been a good nurse. She was a hard-boiled egg, right? If you listen to this book that we've been going through of the coffee bean, the carrot, and the hard-boiled egg. Now, anyways, don't let people squish your dreams. Here's what I'm super excited about. One of my best friends came to me 9 months ago and she knew that it's something that I wanted to do. And I would joke and I said, I have 4 daughters. So our 4 daughters, somebody's going to want me to be in that room because I had 4 C-sections. Now listen, I know you didn't log on to hear this, but I'm really excited because I remember telling my friend, I'm so excited that someday I get to help deliver my daughter's babies. She came to my house 9 months ago and she said, would you like to help deliver a baby? And I was like, yes! So that's what we get to do today. I just got the phone call this morning. I'm super excited. It's on my live life list. Why? Because I think it's a miracle and I'm so excited. I had 4 C-sections. It's just different. I'm excited. So, all right. I'm really excited. Hey, what's on your live life list? I would love to know. Okay. We've been talking about how to become a coffee bean. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the last 2 lives that we did. We started Wednesday and Thursday. What it means to be a coffee bean. Basically, your life is like a boiling pot of water, and you either are going to be changed by your environment and your experiences and your situations, like people and circumstances will change you. You become like a carrot, become soft and weak. You'll become like a hard-boiled egg, hard and mean and angry, or you're going to be a coffee bean. You're going to dive into that environment and help change it for the better, right? So we're starting this book on Monday. It's going to be incredible. A lot of you will be getting your books, so we'll start that then. I'm excited about that book, and we'll just continue to go through this because it's short little reads of how to become a coffee bean. And so go watch the lives that I did the last couple of days because I think they're really great, and I love the analogy of the carrot, the egg. Oh, and the podcast. I have a podcast. It's called KetoMOM Secrets. So here's the deal. At any point in time, you can go to ketomomsecrets.com and you can click on mindset mornings, recipes, how to get started, ketones. If you want to talk about ketones, I've actually been on the phone with so many of you the last couple of days talking about a business and an opportunity and my team and what I do. And so we have something called the Dollar Keto Club right now. I'm not going to dive into a ton of it, but if you want to know more about the Dollar Keto Club, if you're already drinking ketones, if you want to learn more about what it means to be on a team to create some income, post Dollar Keto Club in the comments and we'll chat. If you've actually never tried my ketones, you should actually probably drink these because I'm about to go help deliver a baby and I need all the fuel I can get. Post trials in the comments. All right, you ready? Right. Here is how to be a coffee bean. So we read a couple the other day. It's a really cute book, you guys. You should really get this book for your teens or adults or sitting in your office or anybody because it's really just a one-page read. And so it says this: be a thermostat, not a thermometer. So it says a thermostat sets and creates the temperature in the room. The thermometer measures it. When you are a thermometer, you let other people be the thermostat, and how you are measured is defined by them. When you decide to be the thermostat, you create the energy and the atmosphere in the room. Your body language, your positive energy can change the energy everywhere that you go. Yesterday, we talked about walking in a room and smiling, right? We talked about encouraging people, like you owning when you walk in. You're either going to walk in grumpy and crabby, like the hard-boiled egg, or you're going to be the coffee bean where you walk in, even if you're not having the best day, and a smile can change everything. So you be the thermostat, walk in with positive energy, and you're going to change the environment, right? Like in the boiling pot of water. And the other one I wanted to read is turn challenges into opportunities. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve and how can I grow? What do I want to know and what actions do I need to take? When you do this, your challenges lead you to adapt, innovating, learning, and growing. And when I read that, we've talked about this on the page. If you've been following along before, you probably hear me say, a good amount of things over and over again. I was talking with a girl yesterday about ketones. She's a massage therapist, and I was chatting with her and her audience. And she said, I feel like a broken record because I'm telling people the same things over and over again. She's a massage therapist. She's like, I'm telling you about drinking water and fueling their body and eating right because it makes a difference when I'm massaging them. And I said, listen, it's okay that you sound like a broken record because when people come to social media or they come to you or anybody else, what they want is they want a secret, but there's actually not a secret. What happens is you actually need to hear things over and over again to be able to actually take action, right? So I'm going to say things like, pay attention to your mindset. You might be like, I hear that all the time. It's so important. And once you realize that your positive mindset will change the atmosphere and you actually hitting your goals versus being negative, it's huge. But until you actually take the action, it doesn't change anything. And so as you read this, I'm thinking, I've said this before. I've said this phrase before. If you haven't heard it, you're going to hear it now. If you've heard it, it's a good reminder. Don't see things worse than they are. So this talks about when you have challenges, you can either take those challenges in your life and you can go, what can I learn from them? How can this help me grow? How am I going to handle this? I'm not going to react out of anger. I'm going to respond when appropriate. And I'm not going to see things worse than they are. Here's where I'm at. This is what I have to deal with. This is the challenge. This is the opportunity. And I'm going to find a solution. I'm going to not lose my EQ. I'm going to have a good mindset. I'm going to be thankful. I'm going to change the environment around me because I'm not seeing things worse than it is. So I love that phrase. We learned that a long time ago from our CEO. I think it was from our CEO, right? And it really is certain things that we've learned over the course of almost 8 years that these little phrases pop back into my mind that help me when certain things arise in our life, when certain things pop up or challenges or not even challenges, things that are exciting, right? Like today, so excited. So This is a book that we're going through, How to Be a Coffee Bean. You guys, this is a really great gift. I tell people, when you have to get gifts for people, give them the gift of learning. Give them the gift of books. Get these for your teenagers. We'll be diving, teenagers, because I have teenagers, preteens. We'll be diving into this Monday. As always, you can send me a message and you can ask either questions below. If you have any questions about keto, low carb recipes, how to get started, what are ketones, Stephanie, what do you do? How do you work from home? Like, what is something that I can do from home to help create some income? Like, whatever you're looking for, you can either, number one, ask a question below. Number two, post trials below if you've never tried my mom fuel, because I mail them out every single day. They're amazing. And number three, if you want to know more about the Dollar Keto Club, which is an opportunity, a business, post Dollar Keto Club below. You guys can send me a message too. I'd love to get to know you more. I've been hopping on the phone with so many of you. I've been hopping on the phone with so many of you. All right, so continue to tune into my stories, because depending on how my friend is doing, we'll share when she has her baby, after she shares, of course. But it's going to be great. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm about to go check off something on my Live Life list. I'll talk to you all very soon.